Hello, fearless Keystone Knots. We are here to tell you a little bit about what you're going to be doing on March 30th. The grade is going to be getting together and you'll be sitting with your own design team and another design team. So we're talking like 8 students with 3 or 4 teachers. And each student will have 5 minutes to present a little mini class teaching, introducing the people in your group to 5 of the coolest, most interesting things that you've learned about your subject. Now, we're not talking about the process. We're not talking about, I've been learning about how difficult it is to get people to email you back, or I thought I was going to do this, but then I'm going to do this. It's not the story of your learning. It's what have you actually learned about the subject, the content. It's going to be 5 things, and each one for about a minute, so 5 times. And we suggest you bring maybe 2 artifacts, so maybe like 2 pictures, or a copy of a page of something that you've written that people can read and look at while you're talking. So 2 like visual aids, show and tell items. To give us a sense of what we're talking about, Ms. Gluck is going to talk about her Keystone, doing a truncated version, so it's not going to be the full 5 minutes, but here's Ms. Gluck.
Hey y'all, I want to tell you about the amazing things I've learned about upholstery. I've almost finished my chair. If you can zoom in really close, I want to tell you first about staples. Staples are really what make upholstery happen. I thought it was sewing, but it's really staples. You have different lengths of staples, different sizes, and the cool thing that I learned is that you either staple things in directly or you staple them in sideways, and it's called a temporary staple. Once a staple goes in, it's so hard to get it out. I can go on and on about the tools for removing staples. There's different tools, different types of staple guns. There's a lot I can tell you about staples. I'm looking forward to talking about it more when I get together with my group. Fabric, of course, is an essential part of reupholstery. You never waste any fabric. You carefully measure your fabric and draw out the pieces with chalk, number them. The pattern is very elaborate so that no piece of fabric is wasted. So I made some mistakes with my fabric, but fortunately nothing too bad. So here I'm cutting out fabric. And third, there's a lot of different things that go inside upholstery. There's Dacron, there's cotton, there's wool. You use different things inside, but the thing that I found out that I never expected was that you use plastic. The cover of this chair arm, the same chair I'm sitting on right now, would not, after I sewed it, would not fit onto the structure of the chair. So we covered the whole thing with plastic bags that are used for dry cleaning. And then it was like putting Vaseline on the whole thing, and then the slip cover just slipped right on, and the plastic stays in the chair to this day. So it's kind of a funky thing that I didn't know. Use plastic to lubricate the inners of your chairs. So anyway, those are some tips and kind of highlights of the upholstery process.
So some things I want to point out, Ms. Gluck gave a few pointers. The audience should come away from this experience not knowing, again, about you as a Keystone person, but knowing more about the subject. Don't worry about whether they're going to find it interesting. If you're excited by your topic, it's going to be interesting to listen to. Visuals are important, and then just again to summarize, everybody has 5 minutes, so about 5 points, about a minute each. We suggest an outline. You might want to rehearse it once or twice, maybe have somebody video you so you can see if you're clear on what you're talking about, but it's a low stakes way for you to get your thinking together on what is the actual thing that you've been learning from this experience. We look forward to March 30 and learning more about what you have been spending your time on.
Bye.